That's right. Yeah.
But yeah, but as soon as he came out, you were the first person I thought of. I was like, Richie's got to be fucking.
You like him that much?
Richie loves Edge.
Yeah, I loved Edge.
Loves
man.
Edge.
When he was doing his bit with Vicky Guerrero, I thought the work was so like it was genius.
Yeah, it was
I never really thought he was like that great. But I mean, I guess maybe I'm wrong. Everybody,
You know what
I
it
like
was
different
at the
things.
time. I didn't appreciate it. Looking back on Edge, now I'm like, all right, what he was doing was really good.
Yeah.
At the time, I didn't. You know what it is too. I'm not. And this is gonna sound cheesy, but I'm not typically a heel person. Like I was raised on Hulk Hogan, so I was raised on the good guy and hate the heel.
Well,
so,
you know
but
what?
I could appreciate great heel work, like MJF.
Yeah.
That kid, his heel work on the mic and the way he stays in kayfabe is amazing, and it's unparalleled right now. No one stays in kayfabe the way that kid does.
When Edge was wrestling, he was the only heel that could he could beat Batista straight up without any interference, without any whatever. Like he would beat the
he
top
would beat
guys
without cheating.
without cheating.
Yeah, you're right.
And it was like, how the fuck people would be so pissed? Like, how the fuck did he do
He
that?
beat Cena.
Yeah.
He beat
without
everybody.
cheating.
He beat everybody without cheating.
Well, he's one of those guys that protected his finisher. That spear, not a lot of people kicked out of it.
Yeah.
I think Lesnar did so. I thought he just literally.
I loved every second of it. The people who didn't appreciate Brock in the Rumble are fucking stupid and
Literally
don't understand wrestling.
he shows a story every time.
Well,
He's
tell me
a
what
legitimate just
happened.
monster.
What was his story?
He came out number one.
He came out number one and said, "I'm
literally
going to fuck everybody up."
throwing people out bodies.
It was like Austin in '99. Yeah, when Austin just kept throwing people out and looking at his watch. Or was that '97?
I
don't remember what year it was. It was either '97 and '99.
At one point, he was sitting there, and then like they had
when he started dancing.
Yeah, that was fucking great. Then
the Sheldon Benjamin moment was great.
that was good.
Keith Lee. Who's this big boy? Look at this motherfucker.
Like,
he goes.
He
goes. Who's this motherfucker?
He's
looking at
like
Paul.
judging him on.
Was it better than CM Punk's Straight Edge Society when he was doing the microphone?
I would have to go back and watch that.
Okay.
I would have to go back.
Do
and
you
watch
remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. When CM Punk was doing the Straight Edge Society, I fucking loved it, and he had the Rumble since the beginning, and he lasted to like 7. And after he threw somebody out, he would do his fucking Jesus Christ Straight Edge Society stick. And it was fucking awesome.
No, but like he's like, they say he literally tells a story every time. Like his mate told the story. He's just like his character. He's a fucking animal beast, and he's just throwing people out. Then he just gets kicked in the fucking face.
Well, he got low blow, then kicked in the face.
But
for the people who were complaining about it or like this is. You don't understand wrestling.
Nah.
Stick to AEW, spot, fucking flip, super kick, Canadian Destroyer.
I thought
no
AEW
one
was
sells.
good.
No one sells anything. There's no storytelling other than Chris Jericho. They're top guys, 53 years old, but they're a young, upcoming company. They drag in Diamond Dallas Page, who's in his goddamn 60s. Their other top guy.
He did that?
Yes, he wrestled last week or 2 weeks ago. Their other top guy is an ex-WWE guy. AEW tells no stories other than Chris Jericho and Cody Rhodes. Those are the only 2 storylines going on. And they sit there, and their fans are the most blind, jaded marks in the history of wrestling.
Well, they have all of those Japan wrestlers.
Dude, I seen a guy today.
We're gonna follow.
I seen a guy today post Raw's ratings, which was like 2.04 or something, and he's like, "Oh, this is why AEW." I'm like, "AEW's not. It's at a 9. It's at a 0.9." I'm like, how are you comparing the two?
I don't think it sucks. I don't like the jumping around shit constantly, and I don't know any of half those guys in there. I still watch it, and I'm entertained. I think the crowd's always hot.
But but they're hot for the wrong reasons. They're hot just because they're there.
Yeah.
Like anything could happen, and those guys react.
Like I'm a Jericho. I think Jericho's great.
Jericho's
like,
great. Don't get me wrong.
Who else?
MJF. I've been saying it since I've ever first seen this kid. That kid is going to go down as one of the greatest heels of all time. He's 23, and he's already figured out how to fucking get extreme heat. I'm talking fucking Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes type heat.
Wait, who is this?
MJF, Maxwell Jacob Freeman.
And
he's a Long Island boy.
He's in AEW?
AEW.
What is he doing for heat?
He's arrogant. I'm the best.
Asshole.
Yeah, complete
I
asshole.
think he overdoes stuff, but like
that's his character.
Out of
though.
character, being an asshole is like the greatest thing ever.
Dude, he doesn't break kayfabe, right? So there was this video of him walking outside of the arena, and all the fans are out there, and one fan is trying to get a selfie with him as MJF is walking, and MJF looks at him with this disgusted face, rips the kid's hat off his head, and just fucking hurls it.
Yo,
and he's like,
some dude was on that I know was on the cruise. And he took a.
Oh my God!
I'll get it. Yeah. So
oh,
listen, yeah, he's
fucking.
So he goes on the cruise. Yeah, he has a picture of him, and he wouldn't like take the picture. He's tying his shoes. He's like looking down. He was being like a complete dick on purpose.
Why do I see John at that?
No, I would never go on that. I would never go on
fucking life.
I would never.
Rocky.
I would never
Rocky.
go.
Do I see?
No, I would never.
See John at that
I would.
cruise.
I'm not like
Oh,
that.
absolutely.
No,
you and Billy would fucking.
No, I'm not even like that. I don't even care about autograph stuff. I couldn't be in a room. There's 1,500 dudes in that
Dude,
thing.
it is the biggest sausage fest on the
and they're all
seas.
fucking like losers.
I have to bring that.
That cruise has more dudes on it than that movie Boat Trip that Cuba Gooding Jr. was in. Remember that awful garbage movie with the gay cruise?
I could never be on that thing. If I would, no, I wouldn't. I could have went. It was like $1,100 last year.
Whoever's
priced it
asking,
out.
this is John. John is he was a regular on the show. He took a little hiatus, and he's been back the past few weeks, and we're very happy to have him back, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I thought the Rumble was great. Anyone who didn't like it, like, eat a dick. Like,
No, it was good. It was probably
the
one of
whole show was good.
Yeah, the girls thing was good.
Yeah, the Royal Rumble was so good that my 4-year-old daughter finally got into wrestling, watching the Royal Rumble with me. Where today, I come home from work and she's like, "Daddy, can we watch wrestling?" But now she wants to watch wrestling.
Really?
Dude, she watched the female Royal Rumble and the male Royal Rumble from this year's. We just watched the 1998 Royal Rumble with Steve Austin winning. She now likes wrestling. Like, she wants to go to live shows. She's like, "Daddy, can we go see a live show?"
Wow.
So she's into it, and I'm like, "That's great."
No, that's an excuse, I guess, to go back in and watch it.
I still always peek in. I just don't like talking about it because it's not worth talking about. It's really not.
Yeah.
There's nothing worth talking about in wrestling. And all you AEW people, you're fucking delusional if you think you're competition to Raw and SmackDown. You're not. You're in competition with their minor leagues organization, which I don't care if you're an NXT fan or not, it's minor league. Like, stop acting like, your maybe the product is more enjoyable to watch, but it's not bigger. It's not a bigger fucking show. And that's what I had someone tell me the other day, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega are goats. I go, you can't be a GOAT unless you play in the NBA. And guess where the NBA is? WWE. I don't give a fuck what you did in Japan. I don't care what you're doing in AEW. Those are minor league organizations. And yes, New Japan's minor fucking league. You know why? Because no one sees it except hardcore wrestling fans and the Japanese.
Yeah.
I think the guys are talented in AEW. I can't understand. I don't know any of them.
But to sit there and call these guys GOAT, Jericho, yeah, he's a GOAT. But to say the Young Bucks and Kenny, no, you're not, because you have to do it on the big stage. Look at Royal Rumble last night, 2 nights ago. 45,000 fucking people. AEW couldn't do 45,000 people if they had fucking Pamela Anderson and Jenny McCarthy and Carmen Electra having a threesome in the ring. They couldn't sell 45,000 tickets.
I'd go on that.
All right. You have to. Rocky.
This is the most ridiculous.
This is crazy.
There's so many things going on in this picture.
Please,
First of all, the douchebag smiling. Then you got the psychopath serial killer with the Eddie Guerrero shirt on.
That dude is scary.
He's got that
Oh,
fucking... He's the guy that you see in the club holding one drink in the corner, staring at your fucking girl. Just like... And you're like, dude, this guy's going to murder us in the parking lot.
Like,
and then you got the one guy wearing VR goggles.
Dude,
What is that?
That is fucking
weird.
priceless.
Now,
I've
that
seen
guy is literally the epitome of every wrestling fan you think of when you think of the wrestling fan blogger or...
Yes, when you go to the Knights of Columbus.
He's wearing
and
a belt.
That dude, he's wearing a belt. He
Big
smells like fucking cheese. Like
But
the
not
squirt
just any
cheese.
belt. He's got the WCW Championship big gold one because that one has a lot of prestige to it,
Yeah.
and a lot, or the Eagle WWF belt.
Yes,
He thinks he's like a hot shot.
How much pussy does that guy get?
Zero.
None. They never do.
He's never even fucking kissed a girl.
This guy writes on this thing, wrestling his life. All he does is go away.
That guy's
have that money.
never even touched a girl.
Like, what is the probability of him fucking a girl?
Now, what do you notice in this picture, Richie? What's missing from this
woman.
picture? There's one Asian girl in the corner here, and another, which both are very homely looking.
Yeah, they're really
but
hurting.
There is a sea of. Could you imagine being out in the middle of the ocean, and this is all that's that's
God.
on your boat.
It's a boat of fucking nerd cock.
You can't reproduce on this cruise.
No.
Like, what if this is the only? What if this is like Noah's Ark and these are the only people left?
They're
on
on there for a week. What
This-
are they jerking off?
Like this cruise is like I never wished more for a Titanic 2 than looking at this cruise. Like like just wipe on the. This is what I call
if that
filling
was
the herd.
2 days, I might go. Maybe a day. That's a week, dude. With fucking grown men. Like I go on a cruise. I'm going for the fucking get laid. Like I'm going for look at women
You're not getting laid
on a cruise.
A lot of people go in couples and families.
Yeah, but I'm saying is like you're going on a
on
cruise.
a singles cruise, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're gonna go
well,
with
this is a singles cruise,
Yeah, it's
technically,
fucking weird.
because none of these people are in a relationship, as you can tell.
I think I can't even get it. Like you meet like I think it's weird that I think the whole thing of meeting like there's dudes taking pictures like they're 50 and they're 40 and taking pictures.
Hold
of
on, I want to see.
19-year-old
I want to
girl
see if
wrestler.
something
You're on
works.
Super Ugly.
Hello. You got to turn up their volume. I'm telling you, there's something with the people's volumes. Hello. Speak up really loud. Nothing. Oh, I heard a little something. You got to turn it up, Rich. Hold on, we're fixing it. Where was I? Fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Just stay on.
Shit, what the fuck was I saying?
All the fucking all dicks. There's all guys, all dicks in the thing. Hold on.
Oh, this is what I was going to
My
say.
glasses.
We were doing the Kobe thing the other day, and I accidentally left up the picture from me and Jess's last show. So, D Moon. I don't know if you guys know who D Moon is. He's in that Joe Cronin camp and JB and them. He writes this fucking thing. How the fuck, you fucking asshole? Blah, 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 blah. We ended up on good terms, you know what I mean? Because I was like, dude, it was an obvious fucking mistake.
What are you talking about?
I did a Kobe Bryant video on Sunday when he passed away, and I was in a rush to get live, so I forgot to switch the little image that goes up on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it was the image of me and Jess's crotch.
Right.
So he was highly offended, and I said to him, I go, if that was Michael Jordan and someone did that, I'd probably be offended too.
Yeah.
I go, I understand where you're coming from, but it was an honest mistake. Like I'm not gonna put that there. Like why the fuck would I do that on a Kobe Bryant death fucking video? So him and JB were talking about it. Again, nothing bad. JB, we're all cool with them. But I want to see if something works. Because they said if you say Joe Cronin's name, your views go up. So Joe Cronin, Joe Cronin, Joe Cronin, Joe Cronin. Joe Cronin was in the chat too. And also, peace with Joe Cronin. I'm not, I just want to see if this is true, though.
How I don't understand.
If we say Joe's name, our numbers are supposed to go up.
It's upsetting that I'm not even making. It's upsetting the guy
They
passed away.
specifically said, hold on, I don't mean to cut you off. They specifically said John never talks into the mic. You can't hear him.
Joe Cronin, Joe Cronin, Joe Cronin.
No, JB said that.
JB.
But you don't. And how many times in a show do I go, John, into the mic? John,
I'm
into
not
the
a
mic.
professional like those guys.
You've been doing this for years.
I know, but I'm not a professional.
Yeah, are you on the line?
I could barely hear you.
I can barely hear him too.
Hold on.
Who? Yeah, call back. Well, stay on so we can actually test it. I think did he hang up? I think he. All right. Who is this, by the way?
What's going on, guys? Back at it again. You know who it is. The best. The crack.
I don't know who this is.
I can't even hear him.
Is this that Steve guy again?
Why are these fucking?
How do you not get this right after like 200
It
fucking...
just changes out of nowhere, dude. It was fine.
not making fun of
Everything
you.
was working fine, and out of nowhere, it just changes on its own. It doesn't make any fucking
I
sense.
don't understand why people like he gets offended by that came up. You don't know Kobe
No,
Bryant.
but dude, all right, now
Fuck
hold
outta
on.
here with that
No,
shit.
because you have fandom for certain things.
I know, but I wouldn't be
Okay.
offended by it.
Yeah, but you might be a little pissed off the day let's say the Ultimate Warrior, the day he died, and someone was making a mockery of it. You would probably be like, dude, you're a dick. Like, why are you
It's
doing that?
I wouldn't make a big.
All right, so like I said, there's very few people in the world I would get mad about. Stallone, Jordan, and that's probably it, celebrity-wise, where I'd be like, fuck you, don't fuck around with that.
Yeah.
Like, those are literally the two people. And I'm a hypocrite for saying that. Trust me.
People putting shit up all night. I was
Well,
like,
but literally seconds after. Like, that's why I was like,
I mean, like,
let the guy be, at least get
it's
fucking
the
buried.
guy. It's the kid.
No
man.
calls.
Yeah, no calls.
We're not doing this.
Come on.
No, we're not doing this. No calls.
All right,
It's
no
just,
calls.
The
why
calls
we
are the
gonna do this?
best.
It's gonna ruin the show.
At least try it one more time.
Were you guys able to hear him? If you're in the chat, tell me if you guys were able to hear that call that was on. because I was gonna ask what was that about on JB's show. Oh no, it was nothing. Like I just said, D Moon. I don't really know of him. I know like loosely of him from that whole area, but he was upset about the thumbnail we had on the original Kobe thing because I was rushing to get live and start a video. And I forgot to change the thumbnail. And the last thumbnail was from an Unfiltered Marriage show with me and Jess's crotch.
It's all right.
Which is obviously very tasteless
over it, dude.
But I
Get the
changed
fuck
it once
over
during the show. If you watch it, you can hear me go, "Oh shit!" And I changed it. As soon as I saw it, I changed it.
212, please stop calling. I'm not answering the phone right now, dude.
Just close the Skype.
213, please.
But and then JB and them were reading the comments, and like I said, everything was cool and everything, but they did say something about if you say Joe's name, your views go up. And speaking of which, Drama Club, you get fucking Malky 60 fucking live viewers. Where's all live viewers? We've known you guys for fucking years at this point, and now we're even friendly with Scott now. We have no beef with Scott now too. You guys brag about getting live viewers, get us fucking live viewers. But yeah, Kobe Bryant. Let's get into that real quick.
Yo, this is like the biggest shame. I can't.
It's just because it was out of fucking nowhere, and he's so young, and his daughter and her friends and these parents, and now there's a lot of single parents, and one of the tragedies on there was a mother-father combination with one of the kids on the helicopter, and they had other kids in their family.
Yeah.
So, it was, now those other kids are orphans. You got a woman who died on there who now the husband is alone with his 3 kids, and he's like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm going to do. Like,
I can't believe that it just, you just didn't believe it. Well, it was kind of like, it was.
How did you find out?
I was in the shop and we were cutting hair, and somebody was like, "Yo, Kobe Bryant just died," and we were like, "What?"
Yeah.
They're like, "Yeah, his plane crashed," and you were like, "What the hell?" Like, and nobody really registered it, and it was just weird. And then we started asking about it and keep on asking about it and looking it up.
And then as more of the news came out, and you heard about Gigi. Once Gigi's name came out, you were like,
it hit home. Because, honestly, if you look at it, first of all, me and Kobe Bryant are the same age. Our kids are the same age. Yeah. It's just like,
it's funny, Jess was like, well, at least he was a little old. I was like, babe, you're only 2 years younger than him. And it dawned on her.
Yeah, right. No, it's, he's our age. It's
because he started at 18.
Yeah.
In the league. He was a fucking straight out of high school.
And with the kid, and they're like, wow, that could be anybody's family.
Imagine this moment.
No,
hold on. I'm about to explain it to you.
Yeah, okay.
They're going down. Right now,
fuck. I seen a plane. I seen the chopper.
Hold on, I'm not talking. You don't even know where I'm going with it. They're going down. Now your 13-year-old daughter walks over to you as this fucking helicopter's going down. Daddy, are we gonna die? Dad, what the fuck? What's going on? What? Now you have to somehow figure out a way.
You hold on to her.
Kids are in the hands.
Yeah, to console your daughter in what you are pretty sure the last seconds of both of your lives. Like, could you imagine that feeling as a father?
Yeah, look at me. I love
helpless.
You. Yeah.
My daughter, she's looking at me going, "What? You're supposed to be the one that saves me from this." And you're helpless. Yeah. I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah, that's when
whoever that is, your fucking 5 messages. Come on.
That's when you look your kid in the face while you're going down, and you say, "I love you." That's it.
Supposedly she died like.
Of course it was.
Of course.
Richie's mic is fucked bad. Lower it. He sounds horrible.
That's probably why his thing's not working.
I don't know. That's what Jess just said.
Oh. Hello. Yo.
Then supposedly they had a thing that they'll never fly together.
Who?
On the helicopter. So if both of them die, him and his wife supposedly.
Okay. But just
imagine fucking. Oh man, that's just.
All right, my mic's better or what?
I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking glue it to
well,
your
you can't
face.
hear me from here.
No, you have to talk into it.
I don't like
Why can't you talk it? What
I don't like it by my mouth.
Why? That's how a mic works.
She's like.
You feel like a broadcaster. You're broadcasting into a mic, John. You have to talk into it. I literally get complaints all the time that you can't hear John. All the time. Please,
you
talk into the fucking mic. I don't want to.
I don't like
my mic is perfect.
Shit. The thing is, too, it's not like it's like Chauncey Billups. This is Kobe Bryant. This is like an icon of the sport. A guy that, you know, after Jordan left, carried the mantle of the league. Like, he was the guy. When you talked about the NBA, Kobe Bryant was the first name to pop in your head.
Yeah.
So
he's the guy that is probably better than Jordan that nobody would admit.
No, he's not at all.
Stop, please.
Yeah, but seriously,
like you're trolling me and you're just being a dick.
I'm not trolling
Stop
you.
it,
I'm not
because
trolling
if
you.
you completely bite somebody's style, you're not better. You've copied someone.
No, I understand that. He took it and he fucking ran with it.
He didn't make it better. He just copied it.
Regardless, man, he was.
Who's better now? All right.
Yeah.
Who's better now?
Well, LeBron
Score
James.
one for Mike.
No, LeBron James.
Not even
'Cause
close.
LeBron James passed him.
LeBron James isn't a leader. He's not a leader. I don't care if he passed him in points.
I know.
You're going to say Karl Malone's better than Jordan?
No,
You're
listen.
going to say Karl Malone's better than Kobe?
Well, Kobe played offense and defense like Jordan. LeBron James doesn't play defense, so
Yeah.
you know,
LeBron James is... I'm not taking away from that guy's talent, but can we fucking stop? Where's his highlight reel? You remember how, like, Jordan, you would always see a highlight reel, or you would see... There's the famous Jordan move. When you see a clip of Jordan, what's the famous move? We all know. There's two of them. Dunk from the free throw or this layup.
Switching hands.
The switch layup.
Okay.
Where's that Kobe Bryant moment? LeBron James moment. Where's the LeBron James highlight reel? Like, you don't see it the way you did with Jordan. Jordan was a game changer. There was basketball before Michael Jordan, and then there was basketball after Michael
Yeah.
Jordan.
No,
It's a
he changed
different
the game.
style of
He
game
changed
now.
the game of basketball.
Yes, because of Michael Jordan. Now they all shoot outside. No one brings it inside. No one fucking wants to drive to the hole. Everyone wants to fucking shoot. Jordan would dunk over fucking 8-foot fucking Manute Bol.
See, this shit don't. I get, like, you know, it's like upsetting when they do. I just don't make. I don't know. I don't know them, so it's like, I feel bad. I feel bad kids died. That's my thing. I feel bad he died.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't make a fucking.
Rocky,
like,
do I have
like,
hair? You're fucking right, I have hair. I have the most beautiful fucking head of hair you've ever seen, my friend. Look at that shit. It's fucking gorgeous.
I have hair.
Yes, for
Oh,
now. For now.
I'll wash right out though.
Oh, you have that shit there?
powder.
Oh,
wash right
no, he
out.
tried putting that shit on my beard. I washed it off immediately. It's like, get this out of here. He's like, you got some grays. I'm like, I like my grays.
Is it the gel?
No, it's not.
No. I have
It's
a
like
whole
paint.
lot.
Or fucking a sprayer.
It's shoe polish.
You can see it on his scalp.
What are
If you look at his
fucking
scalp,
Holly-
you can see
What are
it.
you, fucking Hollywood Hogan?
Yeah.
It's disgusting, Rich.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, you're 41 years old. Accept it.
In some picture, I don't even want to. In some of the, like, you watch them on there, and when the light hits, like last week, you just see bald spots like a dog. Like, it's really thin in spots.
What is this guy writing?
Who is he?
That he hit off Jessica or some shit.
Oh my God!
Just a bunch of animals.
What?
I swear.
It's just it's unbelievable.
What are they saying?
Just stupid shit.
Yeah.
Who's saying it?
Just the regular. It's probably we all know who.
Who cares?
But you know, it's fucking like get a life and be yourself. Like, why are you such a fucking pussy? Be your fucking self. Come at me with who you fucking are, you little cunt. You want to come at me? Fucking do it like a man. Don't be a fucking worm and hide behind your fake fucking names, you fucking pussy. Like, that's the most
What
annoying
does it
part,
say?
is that you're a fucking pussy that you hide.
What's a penny nipple?
I don't know, like tiny nipples, I guess.
Tiny nipples?
What?
Tiny nipples. Tiny nipples.
I don't have penny nipples. What the fuck is a penny nipple?
Soccer greater than basketball. Shut up. Soccer. Go
What are
fucking
you
live in Europe.
What are you, from Europe?
Yeah. Sorry.
What else happened?
America's the #1 country in the world, and we
Rocky
like
does
basketball.
have pepperoni nipples.
I don't. I have
They're
very nice
huge.
nipples. I have very nice nipples. That's a lie.
They're like silver dollars.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. So, yeah, that's, I guess, it on the Kobe thing. I mean, it's a tragedy. It's sad. What are you going to do?
It's really fucked
And
up.
you know what else pisses me off? These people. What about the other victims? Yeah, it's sad they're dead too. But guess what? They're not fucking Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
so we're
I
not
mean-
going to report on them the way you report on Kobe fucking Bryant.
Again, there was like fucking 4 kids on that thing. So.
What about the other victims?
Honestly, the
Go
most-
fuck yourself. If I'm on a plane with Mike Tyson, guess what? Not getting mentioned. It's the way it goes.
Me and Rich might.
No, honestly, the biggest tragedy is the kids because
Yeah, they're kids.
at 41, we kind of lived our life already.
No, I don't want to die at 41.
I don't want to die either, but compared to a 13-year-old, you lived your fucking life. So
obviously,
but that's the saddest part is the kids.
Hope you had
did you
info
guys
on
hear
the
about this?
Clintons.
Did you guys hear about the Rogan Stephen A. Smith beef?
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
I think Stephen A. Smith is a fucking idiot who doesn't know anything about UFC and is talking out his fucking ass and is a casual viewer who watched one fight and thinks he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
He talks like
he
he's
sat
watched it
there.
for years.
He acts as if Donald Cerrone would ever throw a fucking fight. Out of all the people you're going to accuse of throwing a fight,
he did not throw a fight, but
gave up.
Gave up.
Oh, is
Now-
this the same? Is this the same dude that whatchamacallit, Conor McGregor said
Him and Joe
suck off
Rogan
for him?
both, yeah. Him and Rogan both.
So Cerrone-
And then there was a video of him punching pads. Did you see the video?
Oh my God! Yeah,
With,
Rogan's calling it dick punch.
Yeah, like who are you throwing? They were low as shit.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, were you punching a midget?" Like
Just
they were
trying to
fucking with
stay
him.
relevant.
And then Stephen A. Smith. No, Stephen A. Smith is relevant.
I know,
He's
but
on
I'm
every
saying
fucking.
he's trying
He's
to-
on ESPN like a motherfucker.
Keep using him so we can keep blocking him.
He put out a Instagram post. And he addressed Rogan and went into this whole thing like, oh, if you want to go and debate, blah, 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 on sports, you know where to find me.
Like
But
Rogan's
it's
not claiming to be a sportsman. He knows about one sport.
Yeah, and he said, it's just like, yo, dude, the whole thing was, you disrespected somebody that, that's not how you go about the people in this business.
Yeah.
And you're missing the whole point of
And
it.
here's the biggest thing. For all you fucking Monday morning quarterbacks when it comes to the UFC, you wouldn't even for a second entertain the thought of stepping into that fucking cage.
Yeah.
Not even for a fucking second.
Yeah, so
So
you-
who the fuck are you to challenge somebody's toughness that is in that fucking cage?
Yeah, you can't say that somebody gave up or that that it was whatever. Like you don't even know what it is to step foot in the fucking ring. You never would do it.
Half of them probably never even had a street fight, let alone to walk into a professional cage.
You ever have a
You
really
should stay
bad broken
away.
nose and you can't.
I'm gonna fucking kill
You ever have a
this guy,
really
I swear
bad
to
broken
God.
nose and you can't you fucking can't get your head straight?
I've never had my nose broken.
I've been hitting the.
I've
before
got
that.
hit
Shat
there,
in
but
your
never
nose.
broken,
You
no.
can't see and you can't I mean,
Yeah.
the guy fucking broke his nose.
And and that's
I mean,
it.
it's
And then he got
fucking- you can't-
flustered,
and that's it.
and then he missed a kick and got kicked in the fucking head.
Yeah,
He's a human being.
He's
dude.
acting like he could have sat back and regained his composure.
Yeah.
Not when somebody's mauling you.
The Conor was killing him.
Yeah, let me fucking rush you, Stephen A. Smith, and fucking hit you, and then you fucking back up and try and gain your composure while I'm wrapping you in your fucking head. Like that's not how it goes, man. If he had a chance to do it, he would have fucking did it. He didn't have a shot.
Yeah, no, it was over once his nose was broken. Well, once that head kick came in. I mean, he may have been able to get his composure back after the broken nose, but now he's got to fight 5 rounds with a broken nose.
Yeah, it's
Like,
unbelievable.
you
Did
can't
you see the
breathe.
stars sometimes?
Yeah, you can't
Punches
breathe
that
after
Conor
that.
was throwing on him. Once all that happened, there was no
And,
chance.
Ready? Here's what would have happened, and I'm going to tell you 100 times out of 100 times, this is how that fight ends. If Conor didn't land that head kick and Cerrone was able to keep composure. Cerrone gets knocked out within the first or second round. Why? Because he can't breathe out of his nose. So now what's open? His mouth. So now it's loose. His jaw. So now when Conor lands one punch on his fucking jaw, he's knocking you out because your button is ready to be pushed.
Yeah, no matter
So-
what, he was going to get rushed on.
Yeah,
It
that
doesn't matter.
that fight was over
He
the
was gonna
second
get
he broke his
overwhelmed.
nose. It was too early in that fight to break your nose. It was the first 20 seconds of the fight. You can't go on for another 25 minutes with a broken nose and think against someone like Conor McGregor
Yeah.
and think you're going to
It's
fucking
not
come
boxing.
out.
Fucking
Yeah.
human being, though.
you know,
It's like
Steve-
not a
Stephen
human
A. Smith-
being. Shady knows, like I said, it's not like fucking.
This isn't boxing.
You see stars like at some times when you broke your nose.
Getting
Can't
hit-
fucking get your shit together.
Well, you know, when you're boxing, you could cover up and you could gain your composure. With gloves that are that small, you're not blocking.
Josh,
You're
are
not
you blocking
punches.
Jess? Why are you blocking Jess, Josh?
Josh, I don't think you know what you're doing.
What
buddy.
are you? Do we have to take the wrench away, dude? You're blocking the woman who hosts the other show on our brand. What's wrong with you?
Fucking idiots.
Who are you blocking? Who are you
He's
blocking?
taking Jess's fucking things
Who
off.
else are you blocking?
Listen, Josh, don't block anybody.
Who cares? Let him talk.
Jesus, fuck.
Oh my god, dude! Fucking guy.
Listen, Josh, don't block anybody. We see what's going on. We can handle it. We're all right.
But Stephen A. Smith, stay to your fucking football, your basketball, and shut the fuck up. All right, or watch more UFC and learn about the sport before you open your fucking mouth.
Yeah,
because
that's not a sport to be going around fucking disrespecting. Like Rogan and the other guys, Thompson said, like, if you was to do that to fucking Nate Diaz, they would find you in the elevator and they would beat the piss out of you.
Let me ask you
They would
something.
fuck you up.
You guys all have seen Dana White. You all know who Dana White is for the most part. Do you honestly fucking think Dana White would let somebody throw a fight in the UFC and not throw them out immediately if he found out about it? He wants his shit to be legit as possible from the moment he entered the UFC. His whole goal was to legitimize this sport. When you have people throwing fucking fights in your league, that's not legitimizing it. And Dana White would not stand for that, not for a fucking second.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that's what he meant by giving up.
No.
I think his will, giving up
Yeah.
as far as his will, but that wasn't the case.
But either way, and Dana White wouldn't keep somebody fighting in his league if they were giving up.
But that's not Cerrone
It's
in
not
any
at all.
form. Like it's not who he
After
is.
he got his nose broken, he goes, shit happens. I still want to fight.
Let me just keep getting
No,
wrapped.
but he
because
even
I give
said
up, like,
after he got lost, he goes, I still want to fight. This is what I love. This is what I fucking do. You know, so yeah, he gave up and then tells everybody I'm still gonna fight.
Yeah.
Like, what sense does that mean? Shut up.
he got fucking overwhelmed and he got beat because Conor was that fucking good and that fast, and he took advantage of a fucking confused Donald Cerrone, and that's it.
You know what's gonna happen now? We're gonna get a great podcast with Joe Rogan and Stephen A. Smith. Watch. I guarantee Stephen A. Smith is going to be on Rogan's podcast within the next
You think
month.
so?
And I think them two together will be great.
Yeah,
honestly,
they would.
I think it would be a really good fucking podcast.
Yeah, because
So-
they both have a great fucking mouth and a great eye for fucking knowing when and when not to chime in, and it's good.
I think it'll be really good. The coronavirus.
Oh fuck, man.
China's on lockdown. There's a couple cases over here. Did you see the emblem of the Chinese company that this virus came from? It's
Yeah.
identical
It's a raccoon.
to the Umbrella Corporation from Resident Evil, except it's green, not red.
Yeah.
Then Corona switched the letters around,
It's
spells raccoon.
Yeah. What did you hear about this, John?
I don't know. I've seen some weird shit of fucking people eating fucking weird animals and
They
shit.
were eating bats or something. That's
Yeah,
what they
but
said
like, how
this
many
came.
people died of this?
Okay, listen.
How many people? You know how many
Well, the
people
people
died?
who died also had pre-existing.
You know how many
conditions.
fucking people died of flu in the United States?
No, I know.
This is just the flu.
That's not what's going on here. It's the rate that this thing. I mean, not many people, like 100, but like in 2 days, it went from a couple of thousand to like, I don't. Fuck.
I watched some dude eat a fucking bullfrog, dude. Live bullfrog in China. Yes, there was some clip. It was fucking gross.
So I was looking at the place where it started, Wuhan, China. And Wuhan, China is kind of like a small Manhattan, and the place is busy like Manhattan. When I'm telling you that live from Wuhan, I was watching this guy's show, watching this guy audio tape or whatever, his vlog that he posted on YouTube. And when I'm telling you that the place was a fucking ghost town.
Yeah.
It
Well,
looked
everyone's
like-
in isolation. They
Well,
told
they're not
everybody.
allowed to do
You're
anything,
not allowed
right?
out. You can't go anywhere. You have to stay home.
Some towns are shut down. You can't.
There's
Yeah.
3 million people in isolated in their homes
Well,
right
they
now.
can only get carted by a taxi. They can't drive their own vehicle. It looked like 28 days
and you
later.
know it's Chinese New Year's right now. Like they're
Yeah.
all supposed to be on holiday and
Well, it might be
fucking-
over now, right? 24th, maybe.
I'm not sure. I work with a lot of Chinese people too, but I'm not sure if it's over yet. I haven't heard from them today, so I don't know. But I also don't know if the people I work with are now also on this lockdown. Like I don't know what parts of China they're exactly in. So it's a fucked up thing.
The whole thing about this is it doesn't show up for 2 weeks, I heard.
Yeah. Well,
So by that time, it could be in New York, okay?
You ain't getting that thing, dude.
Wait, it's already in California.
How many people every time
It's
they have a
already in
virus every
California.
year? How many people
Chicago,
you know?
Seattle, California. There was a case in New York already.
There was?
Yeah, there was one in New York City.
Bro, if this comes out, I'm fucked.
Why?
I have no fucking business, bro.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You think they're gonna lock down?
You're
fucking
worrying about
Center
your
Reach?
fucking haircut business if an outbreak happens?
What
Yes.
about the kids fucking?
Yeah,
getting
how
sick
about
and-
everyone dying? How about you worry? Fuck your hair cutting.
What am I going to do?
Like
with
that's
my
your
slips?
main concern?
Yes.
You're not your wife and kids.
And
You're
you're
your
No,
hair
I can
cutting.
bring them home. How the fuck am I going to make money?
What's he talking
You don't
about?
need money if everyone's fucking dying.
Yeah, I do.
For what?
Everybody needs money. What do you mean?
In a zombie outbreak, you need money?
No, this is not the fucking zombie.
Well,
outbreak.
not yet.
Let's go to.
It starts.
Umbrella
off.
Corp is involved. You never fucking know.
I hear
They
you.
have Rich on the news. I don't know. I can't work. What am I supposed to do? What about my snips?
Yeah, like that's your
Why
fucking.
are you?
Eddie, you guys want hot chains?
No, everyone's banished him. He's got nobody now. Like even Scott's turned his back on him. He literally has nobody.
Who?
Young Republican.
Dude, he's
so
still in there.
He's still around.
He's,
Yeah.
well, yeah, he's obsessed.
What up,
he's,
dude?
he's a loser with no life whose life is watching everybody else's shows.
Is that who's writing all that shit about
Of
me?
course it is.
Yeah, come on,
And then
man.
he
I
just tried
told
to
you
blame
once
Scott.
before.
We're cool with Scott. I know for a fact Scott's not going to do shit because we've made a truce with him. Like Scott's not that type of guy now to make a truce and then go behind the scenes and be a dick.
Come on,
I
dude.
don't think he's that type of guy.
Don't write that shit
From
about
what
me,
I've
young.
watched of
Come
him
on.
and seen of him, I
You know better.
don't think that's in his character. This is why our behavior. That's what this is.
This is craziness.
Yeah, it's
What is
fucking
he
little
fucking
pussy
writing?
shit. Shit about Jess. They always think that like
Dude, they
that's
come
gonna
out with
get
this
me.
shit. It's fucking
no, but that's
annoying.
what makes me laugh. I know who my wife is. Like you're not gonna get to me by attacking her ever.
Just shouldn't
like
be
it's
fucking-
never gonna work. So you're wasting your breath. You're better off attacking me. I'll probably get because like they sit there and try to she's busted. Da, da, da. No, my wife's a fucking dime. She's a smoke show. She's almost 40
Now
years
you
old.
s-
She's got the body of a fucking
No,
18-year-old.
not for nothing, but like at least if you're gonna pull that shit, say who you are. So
Like
it's
if my
like,
wife was gross and ugly, I might
no,
take
but
offense
I'm saying,
to it.
like fucking say who you are on there. Like you know what I mean?
I know
Like,
that's what I
just
love.
be a
though.
man about it.
No, they
Why
can't
hide
be.
behind a fucking
because they're
keyboard and say
pussy.
it?
Because they're pussies.
It's-
That's why.
It takes it's fucking actually funnier if you fucking say who you are.
Right.
Like, it's somebody
And that's
you
the
know.
thing. Like everybody, as far as Superugly is concerned, we're at peace with, including Joe Cronin, including Justin Bailey, of course the Foulmouth guys, the Drama Club guys. We don't have beef with anybody right now.
I don't even know
So
who the
none of
fuck
those
they
guys are really going to be doing that shit. They're just not. Like. So just go get a hobby, dude. Like go find something to do. It's so weird that you obsess with other people. That's your life, is obsessing with other people and their shows. Could you imagine
No.
like what a loser you are if that's what you spend every night doing? Watching
No.
other people.
I would never.
Yeah, watching other people
I'd
do
rather
what,
do nothing than sit there and talk. Your wife's
That's
not
so-
pretty.
that's
Like
just a waste of
something
time.
like-
it's
and then put me involved.
incredible waste of time.
I don't even watch this. Like I don't. I can't even. Whatever.
I don't really watch any
don't watch
podcasts.
anything.
Really, I don't. I popped into JB's because I was at work and I got the notification, so I was like, "Oh, I'll check
My
it out."
Tuesdays, like you guys, my Tuesdays is dedicated to you
And the rest is to my family
and
just
Rocky
hanging- yeah.
and John and the people that watch. And your Tuesdays are for us, and that's it. Like that's
it
for
ends
me.
there. Like
that's
that-
it.
Yeah.
Tuesday. That's it. To me.
If I'm being honest, I'll check out Foulmouth every now and then. I'll check out Cronin every now and then. But not regularly or anything. If I get a notification, I'm sitting on the couch, I'll pop in for 5 minutes, see what they're talking about.
for fucking hanging out and recreational use.
Yeah, like I'm not.
This is your fucking life. Grow
Imagine
up.
if you actually were talking about the fucking that wrestling cruise. If one of you went on with a fucking camera and started interviewing people on fuck like being, do you think they would know that you're being like a complete asshole to them?
Some would and some wouldn't.
Yeah.
Some would and some wouldn't.
Like that place is just
Because you got to
disgusting.
figure a lot of people there are on the autistic spectrum. Not like full blown autism, but they're definitely on the spectrum. A lot of them probably have Asperger's and shit like that.
What's an Asperger?
They're like socially awkward type people, and
Like
you know.
me, but like I wouldn't go on that. If it was a day, maybe I would go.
I know you would.
I
go.
would never.
You are a liar.
I
Him,
could have
Billy,
went.
and Orlando. If Orlando got free tickets,
would never
they
have
all
went.
would
I
be
would
there.
never have went.
You're
I
such
would
a
never
liar.
have went.
You're such
I
a liar.
don't like people.
Billy has
enough
all
to
the
be-
belts. You would definitely.
I'm not Billy. Billy goes to fucking different states to meet fucking Mandy Rose. Like that's weird to me. And that's weird to me. Not to no offense to him. We fight over it all the time. Like argue it all the time.
Oh, look at that. JB gave you and Jess massive credit. When did he do that, Earl? Today or yesterday? Because I listened to some of his show yesterday when they were talking about us. oddest thing, Rich, and I swear to God, I literally turned it on, and the show was over, so I just like clicked just to kind of jump forward.
Yeah.
Literally right where I click on it, he's talking about me, Jess, and what we did with Kobe and the comment thing. And I was like, what are the fucking odds of like the one time I go to check out JB, I just happen to click on the fucking thing that, you know, he's talking about us. I was like, what a fucking weird. So, you know?
Dude, how do you leave that?
I don't get over
You're
it.
such a numbskull.
Yeah.
Who?
You.
What do you mean?
Leaving the thumbnail.
I know. Because, dude, I was just in like, we got to start. You know what I mean? I was
yeah.
like, this is
People
breaking news. No one
But you
started.
see
Like,
it,
we even got
yeah.
on before Cronin and Ken. Like,
Yeah.
we were the first ones to get on.
Dudes are so cool. Like that's not like they'll have a picture up and some dude will just write ask if he can put a head in Jess's lap. Like the other day on Facebook.
Oh, that's, you know who that is?
No.
That's the caveman guy from VPW Wrestling. You know the caveman guy from, you ever go to VPW over in Center Reach?
No.
At the VFW across the street from the bowling
No,
alley?
is it really him though?
Yeah, he's all right. Don't, you know.
Yeah, I know. I was joking, but then
Yeah.
he's like, he's asking. He's friends with your brother-in-law, and then he's asking his sister if he can like fucking give her oral or something.
Well, you know, to be
fucking
fair,
weird.
we put up provocative pictures. So when guys do that sort of thing, I can't really get mad.
No, I
at
know.
it. We put up the picture, you know, and like I said, Jess is hot.
He
Like,
doesn't look like too much of a ladies' man either.
and
so,
well,
I mean,
I'm very confident in knowing that my wife is never going to step out on me.
He
so
was
I don't.
but he
that's
was
the other
cool
thing.
about it. We were joking back. I was like, he's like, I try, like at least I tried.
But it's when people like take it like that extra step where I finally are like, all right, bro, relax. You know what I mean? Like, chill the fuck out. We get it. You think she's hot? Great. Thank you. Appreciate it. But now you're coming off as a creep or an asshole. You know, like there's a line.
a lot of creeps.
Yeah. A lot of creeps. But
People do anything for a tit pit.
the internet is a fucking cesspool of just fucking creeps. It really is. Creeps, white knights, you name it, and they're all fucking there. They're all fucking
Rich,
there.
you wouldn't go on that cruise?
No.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't go for
cruise
free,
is-
and I wouldn't
I
go for
wouldn't
free
go.
if I had a fucking captain suite and they gave me $10,000. I still
Bro,
wouldn't go.
That place, I know for a fact, it smells so bad
I
on that
wouldn't go.
cruise.
Even in the open sea, you can
Smells
still
like
probably
fucking
have.
sweaty.
yeah.
No, it smells like unwiped
Yeah.
asses and fucking
Yeah.
body odor.
Those people don't
I see
shower.
your belt?
They shower like once every 2 weeks. They're disgusting people.
They're basement dwellers.
Screaming
They're
like-
basement dwellers.
They're garbage pail kids.
I can't be. I don't even like going to those events because it's fucking people. You know, I'm like totally. When I meet those dudes, like when Brian takes me to those things, and I'm in like a room with those guys. I'm not like a fucking fanboy. I'm like cool. That's why he likes taking me. Because I'm like calm.
Jericho's lying. There was not 846 women out of 2,100.
That's what he said. Last
He is
year, I think.
absolutely fucking
Yeah, but
lying.
you know what? You never even.
I looked at the pictures. I watched Dynamite. I barely saw women anywhere.
See, that-
There's no
that-
way.
I-
That's almost half. There's no fucking way.
See, I thought that was cool. Like it was on a boat having them
That
staying
part was
on there.
So, the guy in the Eddie Guerrero show, when he's like, yo, I'm going to get pussy on this cruise.
Yeah.
He thought he was getting pussy, right? He's got the
Probably.
fresh fade,
Probably.
the comb over to the side.
Oh, just the worst looking
It's
bunch of people.
it's 300 degrees
He's
and
like-
not one of them they all have shirts on
He's
and they're like all
Rocky,
over like.
that guy's like, yo, I'm going to get pussy on here, and if they're not going to give it to me, I'm going to take
I'm
it.
gonna take it.
It's a bunch of drunken fucking
because of
losers.
the implication, Rich.
I got Xanax on
Yeah.
me, and they're getting
We're in the middle of the ocean. They can't leave.
No, they
so
can't.
yeah, it's because of the implication. So you want to rape these girls? No, I didn't say rape.
Yeah.
It's the implication, though.
George Steele did it with
the-
Elizabeth.
Come on, no one gets that reference. You don't get that reference?
No,
From Sonny when they buy the boat. Remember Dennis and the implication?
Yeah. Dude, this picture is just so fucking crazy.
They are the
to me.
worst. They are the fucking
And-
worst.
I just wanted, oh man, look at the guy in the blue shirt to the left of the guy that's smiling.
Yo, that just reading their
guy-
comments
Yeah.
on wrestling is sickening. Like the guy's like.
Look at the guy in a
the guy's
cowboy
fu-
hat back
Last
there.
night when Edge got like fucking
Earl.
Edge got like fucking whatever RKO'd. There's people in the crowd like look like that it was like
Adults,
real.
yeah.
The guy's holding his mouth.
I saw
You're
a girl
bro,
like
it's
almost in
fucking
tears.
fake. Yeah, I know.
I'm like, don't worry, he's fine.
I'm like, yo, I don't want to be around
He's
that.
fine. Well, they're all like, oh, but he had a neck in. Trust me.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have taken
Yeah.
a chair spot
Right.
if he didn't
Yep.
think he could handle
Yeah.
it. Like,
Yo,
I'm gonna put my life on the line right now.
yeah.
the ugly girls are probably like, they think they're so hot on this
Oh,
cruise.
because they're getting hit on by all these losers.
Oh, yeah.
They think they're fucking the bee's
dime
knees.
piece. I'm
Oh.
a dime piece.
Which
walking outta
back
here.
home, you're a fucking 2 at
They wear a
best.
Moxley shirt. Moxley half shirt.
These girls
Fucking
like,
gut.
oh man, I'm gonna get one of these. I'm gonna get the guy with the VR glasses to eat my pussy
And the
tonight.
guys are drooling because the girls know who Will Ospreay is. You know,
I just
Oh my god.
what a fucking
Like
shit show.
like the Chinese girls, like, yo, I'm gonna sit on the guy with the VR's face tonight. Like he's gonna eat my pussy tonight.
What do you think that guy smells like?
He's disgusting.
beef jerky.
He
He's got
fucking
Monday
cheddar.
cheese under his tits.
under the rolls on, by, like, you know, near his crotch, and his
Yeah.
leg, and like if he rubs, he'll have like white stuff on his fingers.
He's probably got, you know, those things fat people get on their necks.
yes, the little fucking the pigs.
He's probably got those in his crotch area from
Yes.
rubbing all the time.
Oh yeah,
For the
he's got-
chafing of his balls to
Yeah.
his leg.
And like
Yeah.
it's discolored because that spot, like you ever see like on a fat guy that there's discolored spots on him?
brown.
Yeah.
And they probably
brown.
met those
And
dudes
it
fucking
smells.
40 times before this.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's so weird. Like, hey, do I? And they're like, you know, can I have another? Yeah, then I have a
I was arguing with the guy once online. He's coming at me like, and I'm like, dude, you have a picture dressed as Gold Dust, meeting Dustin Runnels, and you're in your fucking
Yeah.
30s.
Weird.
Yeah.
He goes, he thought it was cool. No,
No,
he
he
didn't.
didn't. He felt awkward.
He felt awkward as fuck and was creeped out. You're a grown man dressed as him in a
Yeah.
fucking what comes down to a Halloween costume.
This is disgusting.
And it was in August.
How dare that guy?
Like, no offense, if this ever blew up and we did like a live event type thing, I wouldn't want to meet any of you. No offense, but you're grown men. Like a quick, like, hey, nice to meet you type thing.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like the way these guys are, with like meet
Yeah,
again
like-
and meet again
like,
and meet
you
again.
guys want to smoke a cigarette
yeah,
together?
I'd be like,
and,
no, I'm good, man. I'm good. I appreciate the fans. I love it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to make friends. I don't want to make friends in my life now.
Yeah, I really don't like,
Like-
anybody. So that's why you tell me to go on. I would never go on that.
I
I'd be
wouldn't mind
fucking
meeting-
losing shit.
I wouldn't
My
mind
No,
meeting
I'm
mind
not,
is
I don't
Yeah.
mean like I wouldn't mind meeting them, but what I'm saying is like they expect more from these wrestlers than just like a
Yeah.
hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, they because
Yeah.
they get he was mad. Mad because there's 4,000 people and you're fucking like asking them questions and you want and they're not looking at me when he's signing it. Who gives a shit?
Well,
You're an idiot. You're a
some of
fucking
these
grown
guys,
man.
some of the guys that are wrestling fans want to like suck the wrestler's dick.
Yeah, they
Well,
don't
they
stop.
think they think we're gonna become friends.
You remember Tyson?
Like that's what they think. Like me and the Young Bucks now will become friends because we've met
Yeah.
so many times. When in reality, Young Bucks
Yeah.
are like, "Fuck,
You
here
remember
comes fucking
Tyson?
Steve
Yeah.
again."
And the guy's like walking out, and he's like, "Yo, fuck." The guy's like trying to talk Tyson and push him out, and he's like, "You would have fucked that fat old man George Foreman up," and he's like, "All right, dude, like,
Yeah.
no, get the fuck out of here."
And that's the
loser."
type of things that
Like,
fans
get
will
out.
say, and it's like, you think that's what he wants
Yeah,
to
bro.
hear?
Yeah, you got fucking.
They want.
You
listen,
got you got fucking Big Josh wanting to suck your cock, and
They
you're like,
want-
get
they-
the fuck out of
they
here,
want-
Josh.
they
You're not
want-
sucking nobody's cock.
They want you to be as normal as possible. None of those fucking people are.
No,
Like
no.
I'll sit at like that dude that like that dude that used to work in the shop. He was like fucking the hugest mark ever when with Dreamer and fucking Bull when I was with them, and he's like, oh, and he's like asking him questions. Like I'm not gonna ask him any questions. Yo, how was Triple H to work with? And the guy just like looking at
how
me.
fucking
And I was like, dude, I'm not kidding. I'm gonna kick you out of
Oh,
here.
that's the worst. Like when I meet celebrities, and I've met a bunch of them in my lifetime. This is the extent of it. Hey, nice to meet
Yeah.
you. I really like what you do. Mind if we get a picture quick? Even the picture thing now, I really don't like doing it anymore. But
for
when
me,
I
I'd
was
be like,
younger.
I got a barbershop. I'm gonna hang it up on the wall.
Yeah, when I was
met
younger,
you.
you know, I it was like a cool thing. Now I'm almost 40. Like I feel awkward asking another man to take a picture with me that I
Yeah,
don't
or
know.
a girl.
But you know, I've met who was the last person we met? Jim Florentine, a comedian.
Yeah.
And literally was just like, "Hey Jim, nice to meet you. Great set tonight. You were really funny. Love everything you do." He was like, "Thanks, dude. Awesome." And I was like, "Great, man. Have a great night. Thanks for the show."
Peace.
That was it.
Yeah.
That should be, as a grown man, the extent of you interacting with a celebrity. You shouldn't be asking them personal questions. You shouldn't be, what was it like when you worked with Eminem on his video? Was that all? Like, you're like Chris Farley. Remember when you were with the Beatles? That was awesome.
This guy, I know, he tweet out Hogan and calls him Terry. He's like, "You look great, Terry." Like, just calls him Terry every day. Like, waiting for something to come back. And the guy's a fucking grown-ass man.
Well, the worst is when, you know, E-list celebrities try to, on Twitter and places like that, try to shout out to other, like, top celebrities and, you know, act like, you know, no, we're in the same boat. We're both, no, you're not. Like, you're a fucking nobody. who is now in obscurity, and you're tagging people that are like The Rock, and you think they're gonna talk to
I
respond
do it.
back?
It be annoying sometimes. I don't even do it anymore.
Honestly, like, yeah, you just got to look at it from their point of view, man. You know, you guys, we're fans. You know, if you're not in their business, like, they don't really want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got nothing in common with these people.
Like, do you want to talk to strangers in your life?
Yeah.
Like, I know I don't. I don't want to talk to people I know, let alone strangers.
Rocky doesn't want to talk to
I
anybody.
told you, like, I met I met like people I always wanted to meet. I've been in rooms with like, with thanks to Brian, like, and whatever. And I've never acted out of like Jericho. I was in a fucking room with Jericho
Exactly.
for an hour. Like a good hour, and we were just sitting there, and it was me, and I was like, I'm trying, I'm not like somebody, and I was like starstruck, and I want to be like, I want to fucking pick. I'm like,
I want to fuck him.
I'm like, I want to fucking
I wanna
picture so
fuck
bad.
'em.
He's getting us in conversations, and we're just sitting in his fucking dressing room, and I'm like, holy shit! Like, I'm telling Brian, I'm like, I said, we met 1 million people. I literally sat with Hogan for a half hour. I'm like, I was fucking freaking out in my skin because I wanted a picture so
You
bad.
need any non-wrestlers?
See me, I would honestly, the only reason why I would want to talk to them for any reason,
meet a lot of like actors.
I would want to, if I could make connections, if I can cut some of their hair, that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what they
to
want.
make business.
They want you to, be like, I'll cut your hair.
Well, I'm saying if I could give them like fucking fades or whatever, if not, like, there's no sense of me drooling all over anybody.
No.
Dude, you stole Tyson's glove. What are you
I
talking
stole
about?
Tyson's- no,
Drooling
I didn't.
over fucking.
I didn't drool
You
over
stole a
Tyson.
poster.
No,
You-
I didn't. I didn't steal it.
You didn't, where'd you get?
I asked the guy.
He didn't hand you a poster.
No, I
fucking
I asked
glove.
the fucking guy that worked
Did
there.
he call you
yeah.
the N-word, Phil? He said, I met Hogan. Cool dude.
He was cool. Hogan was cool.
I did cut John out of the picture that we took.
Like-
And I'm gonna hang that picture up in my.
Let me tell
in
you
my
how
shop.
much I don't like people. My wife she has friends, right? And she'll be like, oh, so-and-so wants to go on a double date. And when she first would say that to me, I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that at all. And she'd be like, what? Like, she was kind of taken back at first. I'm like, why am I now going to be forced to be sit with a stranger and pretend like now I need to make friends with him? Because you two can be friends. Go be friends. That's
Yeah.
great. Don't now try to suck me in to now having to be friends with
why
some
do you-
fucking
You
guy.
gotta
Why do you
do
have to be
weird
involved
shit.
in
You
this?
gotta do like
Yeah.
weird shit.
But now,
like,
Jess is this is why I love my wife so much, because she's fucking awesome. Now her friends would be like, hey, we should do something. And Jess will flat out be like, yeah, no, Rocky's not going to do that at all. And they're like, what? He's like, yeah, no, Rocky's not going to do that. He doesn't want to make new friends, and he likes the friends. And she's straight up with him. She's like, yeah,
you know what I used to bother me when I used to like beat him lit like that? Like I would be like, yeah, you know, whatever, I don't care. But like I don't like people, but then you like the guy, and then they have a fucking massive breakup, and you're like, what the fuck did I meet that guy
exactly.
for?
Exactly. Now I can't be friends with
Yeah.
him. You made me be
Yeah.
friends with him, and now I'm not allowed to be.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
Well, when you do that, so yeah, sure. Then you gotta like get him alone and just be fucking weird. And when you go back and like, yo, that guy was fucking weird.
It's
I
like
didn't
that
want him.
King of Queens episode
Yeah,
where
he's
he
like,
took his
yo,
shirt
like,
off.
Yeah,
like-
you think I should shave it?
That was genius, though. It was genius. I don't think I'd have the balls to pull that off, though. Like, I don't know.
Actually, it was, and he kept on doing different weird shit, which is
Like
so
if the
great.
guy was a dick or something, I probably would start like going in. But I don't think I could just do it blindly,
He's like,
just out of nowhere.
He just kept. He took his shirt off. He's like, yo, should I shave my chest?
Oh,
like that?"
where's that picture I left on the
Okay, hold on. I want to show you guys
table?
what I
No,
did.
hold on. Where's that
whatever.
picture? No. Don't whatever me. This is fucking huge. This is great for us right
is
now.
that?
So this is what he blows me off. He's got
can
one
show it
thing.
after.
Finally,
Oh, you can show it
finally,
after.
Richie has something, and he wants to blow me off.
What was it?
All right, ready? Look, this picture right here.
Is this the kid?
Hold on.
No, it's
If this
fucking
is-
Tyson.
This is.
Are you really
see it.
showing the Mike Tyson picture?
Yes, but look, watch what I did.
No
Watch.
one fucking cares about your Mike Tyson picture.
I do.
He cut me. I know,
Good,
he-
so you look at it.
There's me, Mike Tyson.
Where are we going with this? That you stopped a great bit. I'm
Story
about to
is
pull
that
off.
I did security for Mike Tyson, and I let Rich do it with me, and he was unprofessional.
I took the picture and I just cut him out. So I could see him.
And he
That's
tagged,
pretty funny.
and then he tagged him in and made like he was really good friends with
that's
him. Like,
pretty good.
yo, Mike,
All right,
good
now-
seeing
Give me
you.
it.
Sports Illustrated swimsuit calendar. My friend has it at work, and he put this on my desk knowing that this would be great for the show. Because apparently now, this is what people want to see in the Sports Illustrated calendar.
Transgender or fat girls?
What happened to Sports Illustrated? That used to be spank material. Remember when like Kathy Ireland was on there and fucking early Tyra
Let me
Banks?
see
And
that. Oh, it's a chubby?
beyond though, bro. Like beyond.
Yeah, she's a chungus.
Like this is beyond. She's got a body like you.
No, I'm way more tighter than this one.
Yeah, no shit. But like,
I like chubby girls, and I wouldn't even
like stop with
Yo,
the,
her back fat is bigger than a fucking tit.
It's not.
Look at that shit.
That is not something that should be in the Sports Illustrated fucking calendar.
I can't even jerk.
I mean, come on. Enough is enough already. Like, this needs to stop. Like, there's a line that there should be. The Sports Illustrated calendar, the magazine, it was like a sacred thing for guys for decades. Like,
I'd
it was
rather
like,
look at
yo,
a tranny on
the
there.
Sports Illustrated swimsuit's coming out. You see, he's on the cover. Who else was on the cover famously? Kathy Ireland, Tyra Banks. Was Cindy Crawford ever on it? She was.
Of course.
Okay. But, like, this was a thing of, like, elegance and beauty. Like, it was, and now this is what makes it?
Rich, you still watch
No.
porn? Nah, I think I already asked you this already.
What, porn?
Yeah. You ever watch a tranny have sex with a girl?
No.
Oh, my God. What kind of porn are you watching?
I thought it was a girl with a strap on it. It was a fucking. It was a fucking hot dude.
There
with a
are no
dick.
chicks with dicks.
It was
There's
like
only
a
guys with tits.
It was a hot girl with a cock.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh my God, this is. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Maybe I can get into this.
But, like, he showed me this, and I'm like, this is just.
That's bad. I mean,
and I'm not trying to pick on big girls. Live your life. That's great.
There's
but,
better looking
but
big
it
girls than
shouldn't
that.
be in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit calendar. I'm sorry. It just shouldn't.
I think it should, but I think she should be better looking
No.
than.
Like that Ashley Graham girl. Remember her? She was the big girl that they were parading around for a while. You don't remember her?
No.
She wasn't as big as this, and she had a really pretty face, but she
Yeah.
was a bigger girl.
Yeah.
Like, not huge fat, but a bigger girl. Some might say thick.
Yeah.
Like, even that, I was like, now we're walking a fine line, but I could see that. This is not a fine line.
I'm
This
not at all.
should not. They should do a separate one for the big girls.
Derek Hand said rewarding laziness.
Yes.
Yeah, instead of
Yes.
instead of the girl who throws up after meals,
But not all of them do that. Some of them work very hard to get nice bodies, and this girl gets a pass.
Yeah, but do you know how?
Why? Because we got to have one. We got to have one this year.
Yeah, but you know now, like when people start going at it, like you're saying, like they're gonna. It's like bullying them.
Yeah, because exactly. Now we're the mean people. Like we're the mean guys.
You know
now.
there's gonna be
because we're
dudes
picking
tearing
on this
that
girl,
apart.
and it's not a matter of being mean. Like I said, I don't care what you do with your fucking body. But as far as the Sports Illustrated swimsuit goes, this should not be in it.
Like her back row is double D, and
Yeah,
her front's an A.
I mean, you know.
Right?
Oh man.
I again, you call me crazy, but it was a magazine that you would look at, and there was nothing but beautiful women in it.
What was that? What was that commercial on again? That from last year? It was the shaving, the Gillette.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, like dude, this.
It's gotta
crazy.
stop.
It's crazy.
it's gotta fucking stop with
You
all
know?
the
What was
fucking.
remember that Gillette commercial?
Yeah,
It
with
was
the
like,
oh man, not cool when he went to
Yeah.
go hit on the chick.
Yeah,
and,
it's like,
boys
shut the
will be
fuck up.
boys. No, they should. Boys
Yeah.
shouldn't be. Yes, they should. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's what builds men. Getting picked on, getting bullied, breaking balls, fighting. That's what builds
character.
fucking men in character. The little fucking pussies that you people are fucking raising are the fucking bane of the existence of this fucking country right now. It's disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. I'm disgusted with the parents of today.
I don't need to raise my kids that way. So,
No, and we don't.
You know.
I know your kids. You know my kids. We don't fucking raise them like that.
I don't know.
And our kids, like I've said a million times, are going to be sharks when they get into the real world. And all these fucking other kids are going to be little minnows getting eaten. And I can't wait to fucking see it. I
Yeah.
can't wait.
Yo, my daughter don't play, man.
No.
Shit's fucking crazy.
Like, look at Anna. When Anna came here, she was a soft, delicate flower.
Yeah.
Now she's a little hardened. She's a little, we've got her to where she needs to be to survive.
Yeah.
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 You got to, especially here in New York. Like, and there's too much competition here. Like, you got to be,
Yeah, you got to take what's yours. You
Yeah.
got to claim what's yours, and you got to take what you want, and that's it.
What do you,
man. And if you don't, somebody else is going to take it from you.
Does anybody? What do you feel? You see a fucking kid who got Parents killed the kid.
Dude.
Oh, the 8-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah,
Where was
well,
that? Middle Island.
Okay, let me tell you guys what's going on here in Long Island.
I mean, they probably seen it all over the news.
This father was punishing his
NYPD
kid.
officer.
And he was like a Metro cop, and he gave him a fucking cold bath to punish him, and he threw him out in the fucking garage.
8-year-old kid.
He would
Yeah.
because he kept on pissing.
And
his
he's like,
pants.
"Oh, you cold?" To fucking punish him.
And then he said, something like you're a little pussy. Suck it up or something like that, right?
So this fucking kid, he winds up dying, like cold and alone in his fucking garage.
And this father fought for
Telling-
custody.
Yeah, and his father was fucking making him say that he hated his mother and shit in order to go back inside. He didn't give a fuck. He just wanted to fucking dangle that shit in front of the kid's face. Yo, this kid fucking dies. Then they fucking start hitting the kid in the head after they put him in a warm bath to fucking bring him back to life. So they tried to fucking
Make
tried
like
to
he
make it
fell
look like
on
he
his head.
fell. And it's like, yo, I
But
was thinking.
CPS was called like a couple of times.
Yo, Rocky, when I'm telling you, when I heard that shit, man, like for the next day and a half after, I was fantasizing about them letting me kill him.
Beat the
'cause
shit out of this guy.
I
yeah.
would kill him,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't give a fuck.
No.
I wouldn't lose any kind of. Actually, maybe the first night I'd lose sleep over because my adrenaline. But I would not have any kind of hard or like.
I hope
any
they
kind of
send him in
conscience.
General Pop. I hope he doesn't get special treatment. I hope he goes in Gen Pop.
Because I fantasized about killing this fucking guy
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fucking bad. Can you imagine like this fucking kid like just
Not at I kid
the
again.
people that you're supposed
this
to trust?
This is something so foreign to me and you because we're loving parents.
It's
We
so
can't even like my daughter stubs her toe. My son stubs his toe. I'm like, oh no, like my heart aches for him because they're in pain. Like I never want to see my kids even wince, let alone be in that position. So when you think of it as a parent like me and you, it's unfathomable to even think about. And then when you do hear about these stories, exactly your reaction. This guy should be pummeled to fucking death. He should be beaten to death with bare hands until
Like,
it's just
the
a
kid
puddle.
was going to school. Like I think they called CPS. Like that. First of all, CPS they're like
I
a
can't
lot to
even
blame
talk
for a
about
lot
it.
of it.
It's just-
Because this ain't the first. This happens all the time.
It just makes me
nothing
fucking
new with
angry,
this
and
shit.
it really just hits a certain place in my soul, and
It's-
I fucking hate it.
Yeah. And like I said, I hope they put him in Gen Pop. He's a former cop. He's a kid killer. He'll get his. As long as they don't fucking isolate him. Put that motherfucker in General Pop up in Otisville. Fuck him. Let him get what's coming to him.
I really, because I don't know, it's just so fucked up. So yeah, that was my thing. Every time I seen that news thing, I fantasized about killing this guy.
Yeah.
because that's really, I would have no problem doing it.
I
so.
totally agree. Couple things. New Curb Your Enthusiasm started, and it's fucking hilarious this season so far. And then there's this show Avenue 5 that comes on after it. It's kind of like set in space, but it's funny. You know what I mean? Like it's a really funny show. So if you're looking for something new to watch, check out Avenue 5 on HBO.
Who's it with?
Josh Gad, that British guy, the one who played House.
Okay.
I forget who else. I only watched one episode, but very funny. Curb. It's fucking phenomenal. And the Oscars are coming up. The Super Bowl.
What's up with the earthquake? I seen that.
Oh yeah, there was an earthquake in the middle of the, I guess like the Gulf/Atlantic Ocean, right in between Miami and by Cuba and Jamaica. 7.7.
Really?
They have tsunami warnings in Cuba and Miami and
I thought the highest was a 5.
no 10.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You're thinking of tornadoes.
Twister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the finger of God. When they drop the fork, Opie and Anthony used to
Yeah.
play that clip all the time.
Yeah.
When the guy drops his fork and he says, "Well, did you say cat 5?" Well, that's the finger of God right there.
That's one of those movies that no matter
So
if
bad,
I'm cruising
but
through,
yeah.
I stop and watch it, and I'm like, "Fuck, I can't not keep this movie on."
I have them all DVR'd, Derek. I haven't watched it yet. Outsiders with Jason Bateman. It's based on some Stephen King shit. It's supposed to be really good. It's on HBO as well. I haven't watched a stitch of it yet. One last thing I wanted to bring up, too. Can Netflix start making things that aren't about people getting murdered? Like every fucking time I turn Netflix on, there's a new fucking someone's getting murdered documentary or new show where everything is like criminal murder type shit.
Did you get into that guy, that Rodriguez guy? Did we do that already last week?
What, Hernandez, you mean?
Yeah, Rodriguez.
I watched it. It wasn't anything special, but that's what I mean. Again, another murder special. I got a trailer today. They got this pharmacy thing coming out. It's another murder special. Fucking Inside the Mind of a Killer. The one with Stephen Avery and, the first one that really blew everything up. With the kid. I just want to watch WrestleMania. Remember that fucking kid, Stephen Avery, and, what was the kid's name?
We talking about what, a movie?
How to Make a Murderer, or Making of a Murderer, I think was the name of it, or something like that. But every fucking documentary now on Netflix is murder related.
Really?
I'm like, Jesus, can you make something a little bit more lighthearted? Fuck. I'm getting tired of fucking constantly just seeing murder shit all the time. And my daughter's obsessed with murder shit. So she's constantly watching ID Channel and all these murder shows.
Yeah, no. Yo, you know what? We got the remake of Resident Evil for PlayStation 4, and they're coming out with a new one, the remake of 3.
Yeah.
Yo, if you go into the artwork and like these and how they make these characters and what they turn into, yo, the artwork and the shit that is involved with the sketches, like it's so fucking intricate. Have you ever done that? Like went through?
I've seen it, yeah.
Dude, it's so fucking cool. I want to show you like some of the.
Did you play 2? The remake of 2?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
I have it.
No shit.
Yeah.
Why? Would the girls buy it and then you played it?
Yeah.
How dope is it?
It's fucking cool.
It's
man.
amazing, right? Did you
Yeah.
play it originally?
Yo, did you see? Did
Wait, did you play the original one?
skeleton with all the vines through it? And
yeah,
shit?
yeah. Did
Dude,
you play the original one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Part 2.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm actually taken back by this.
Yo, the artwork and all the things that they have inside the credits, it's so fucking intricate. You're like, wow, the guy that has this job to like draw all this shit is just. It's so, John, it's fucking so cool. You never see no shit like this, man.
But that game looks dope, and they have the new Resident Evil coming out that
It's a remake
PlayStation
of 3, right?
No, but there's a new one, Part 8, coming out also that they're going to be announcing soon. PlayStation 5 has been officially announced, but they haven't shown anything yet. In February, Sony's going to do their whole, here's PlayStation 5, here's when it's coming out, here's what's going to cost, here's the games that are coming
Backwards
out.
compatible.
All the way to PS1.
Wow.
Which is amazing.
Fuck yeah, that's crazy.
But
That's something even you could buy.
I want to say this first, and
I would even have. Where would you buy those number 1 PlayStation 1?
They're in there. They're all
whispering
around.
and not talking into the mic now. I love
you
it.
can buy the games.
You can find them,
around.
GameStop and eBay. But here's my prediction for Sony's announcement along with the PlayStation 5, and this will be Sony's fuck you Xbox. Not only are we coming out strong, we're killing you again right off the bat. No one's heard shit from Rockstar lately.
Okay.
Mark my words. Grand Theft Auto 6, PlayStation exclusive.
Really?
Mark my fucking PlayStation is not dumb. They have such a lead right now. They've sold like 4 times the amount of Xbox Ones.
Yo, if
to
they do that,
PlayStation 4s.
if they do that,
Mark my
I
words,
will fucking
Richie.
curse my fucking my mouth, but I will go and I'll buy that fucking thing because I love.
Dude,
Grand Theft Auto is my favorite game.
You know
of all
PlayStation
time.
doesn't fuck around, right? Like,
Yeah.
look
if
at
they do it in
list.
Miami again, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking flip.
Well, it's rumored to be
if they do
in
Miami,
Miami.
Oh,
Now-
if they do Miami, I'll fucking flip.
Now-
They'll piss me off. I'll wind up buying it.
Everyone remembers the last E3 when
Ugh.
PlayStation 4, not the last, when PlayStation 4 was announced and Xbox One was announced. Remember that?
Okay.
And remember the beating PlayStation gave them? Like, they just fucking annihilated them at fucking E3 to the point where no one bought the Xbox One. Everyone bought PS4. And to this day, the PS4 is now the 3rd selling best console of all time. 3rd best of all time. That's an incredible feat. But the Xbox, like I said, I think it only sold a quarter of amount of Xboxes compared to PS4s. Now, PlayStation has a huge lead. They want to keep that lead. If they can lock up Grand Theft Auto, which they have a history with Rockstar. They've had Rockstar. Grand Theft Auto used to be exclusive to PlayStation.
It would be a huge fucking problem.
And I really think that they're going to lock up GTA 6, and it's going to be exclusive and a launch game for the PS5.
You think so?
I have this feeling.
If they do that along with the Uncharted,
Well, Uncharted is done, but they have Horizon 2 on the works.
Yeah.
They have God of War.
Last of Us Part 2 is coming out, isn't it?
PS4 though. It might get.
okay,
It's
okay.
supposed to come out in May.
Yeah, they
But
me and you played the game at the same
Yeah.
time. Loved it.
Horizon 2 though is coming out, And then you got to remember we got a new God of War coming out, which is going to be PS5.
Yeah.
So right there, if you have at launch Horizon, GTA, and God of War,
Yeah.
it's over before it started.
Yeah, just the GTA alone is powerful enough too.
Yeah, because
that
people
would make me want to buy, because I'm not buying that. If they come out with that though, I'm like I said, I'm gonna wind up fucking sucking it up and buying it because that's what it is.
I had this feeling. I really do that PlayStation's going to come out fucking swinging. All right, that's it. Russo'sBrand.com. Head over there now. Sign up. It's only $3.95 a month.
It's your birthday today, right?
The other day.
Oh,
Russo'sBrand.com. $3.95 a month. You get over 12 shows. You get Vince. You get us. You get Shane Douglas, Stevie Richards, Ben Amin, Goldie, bunch of other people. It's StatementGames.com, of course. Opie Radio. Go over there now.
At 9 o'clock. Unfiltered Marriage. Stay tuned. Don't change the channel. See you next Tuesday. Fuck you guys.
All right.
Suck my cock.
Buy a PC like an adult. Yeah, all right. Until I can buy a game and then I can't play it and I got to go spend $400 on a graphics card. You fucking PC elitists make me sick.
No, we have it. We could use this fucker right here.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Everything.
I can't play God of War on there. Can't play Last of Us on there.
You can't get a call on there.
Can't play Spider-Man on there.
All right.
All right, guys. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Right.
Stay tuned. Unfiltered Marriage up next.